an instance right now.
side.
If you look at me,
yeah,
right, I've been sculptured, but I've not been wearing waist trainer.
Yeah.
Why? Because I had lipo bond. It's what they call lipo bond. It's one of the hazards that comes with lipo, so it's like an injury. I can't waist train.
So guys, sometimes when I hear this our relationship guru Blessing CEO talking, I listen to whatever she did talk because I want to grab one or two things from her word. But this one where she talked today, now the shocking one about all those Nigerian ladies and herself we go do nyash. Now she they talk about now and how expensive the nyash be. The problem we be saying they go through after they don't do the nyash. And waiting they pay the cost for them, and he talk say na 3 million naira na him use doing your own nyash show. He no rest for that place because say after you use 3 million naira to do that nyash finish, you got to save more money for the treatment of the nyash. And all these things are being done because of guys out there, because they want to look different, because they want the guys out there to have feelings for them. They believe that with their nyash show it go bring money to their pocket. So far all these guys we get money don't see nyash, you don't see breast, everything done set for them. Now the thing will be say Blessing they talk on top this video will be say I won't show you, make it no be saying my mouth you they hear this matter. Watch the video, we go come back on analyze them. Take a look at the video, guys.
Because I'm going to sue because some people want to sell waist trainer. It's a way for some girls to start a business. Okay. Because when you start flaunting that body,
you think that's why they lie? No.
That's why they lie.
No, that one is nonsense. It's because they want to sell waist trainer.
Manipulation now.
No, even skincare. Now, there's something they don't understand. Like even after lipo right now, like I was telling a lot of them in the hospital, you don't even have to lie because after the reality about lipo people do not know. I'm going to tell them on this podcast is this: after lipo, everything you were doing with your natural body, you will still do it. If you don't maintain it, you will still grow fat and you still go back under the knife. So that was the illusion. I thought probably if I do lipo, I can be eating amala in the night. No. As you do lipo, you must waist train. So even if they sell you waist trainer, it's not fake. You will still take that slim team. Now, what does lipo do? It gives you that body in a twinkle of an eye. Right? Now, as a woman, when you have that body, just like when you go to the gym, if you stop gymming, you go back to, you have to continue gymming.
But I heard that as far as they've already given you that sculpture, either you lose weight or you add weight, that body is still there. That's the present.
Let me give you an instance right now. If you look at me,
yeah,
right, I've been sculptured, but I've not been wearing waist trainer.
Yeah.
Why? Because I had lipo bond. It's what they call lipo bond. It's one of the hazards that comes with lipo, so it's like an injury. I can't waist train. So now, what gives you that sculpture? You must waist train for at least 6 months.
So now,
that waist trainer you don't want to wear.
Your nyash is 1 month old now.
1 month.
So you cannot wipe from the back now.
I can wipe like everything.
It's a bounce back. What are you talking about?
So you like, I mean, wipe. Do you know what I'm saying? Like have sex.
You can, but I have not. Why? Because you know when you do lipo, you still feel numb for about 3 months. So it's not like anything will happen to you, but at this point, it's like you went through a surgery.
Like they are cutting you with knife.
No, there's no knife. There's a suction. Like now, I still feel numb. If I want to, even if I want to have sex, you can't hit me so hard. It's like a pregnant woman that just gave birth now. And just gently, that kind of. And if I have to make love, there has to be massage kind of love making. Oh, baby, is it penny? No.
Oh, do I bring it down the team? Inside, is it penny?
But I feel like
boom, boom, boom.
Sorry.
No, it's just description.
Yeah, so I mean, I feel like a lot of men, even though you have said that nyash sells, and of course we can see it on like, I mean, all the girls with these sculpted bodies and stuff like that, they get all the men that spend money. That's facts.
Okay.
But then I still see a lot of men who, especially guys, they come out and bash you that this one fake body, this one that one, but then they still end up going after these ladies that have done.
No, but see,
men, they surprise you to this point.
Wait, see, let me say it here on Frankly Speaking. We say it the way it is, yeah? I think we live in a hypocritical society. We lie to ourselves a lot.
Especially men.
The same people. Now, I'm going to cite an example. In Big Brother last year, I was opportune to be back. Man, not to talk plenty. I was opportune to have some information about somebody that was evicted. Now, that person that was evicted, some people from the government were clamoring, oh, end the show, oh, this, that. Immediately they evict that person. Part of the people where they had those government agencies were those calling to wipe Platke to sleep with that girl. Do you get what I'm saying? So the thing is, I think we live in a society where
That's just it.
What you're doing here is different from what you're giving here. So we lie to ourselves a lot. All these men, when they say, they'll go on and now them. You Chris.
A lot of people tell you that they prefer you with your natural bodies, right?
You know,
but they also call
body.
Hold on.
They will.
Make the beautiful and sexy Messi AK post picture. Thousands of men they had DM.
Exactly. I mean, with my natural body, one line.
Meanwhile, the girl will get natural body. My brother go Transcorp for Abuja every girl get nyash.
What are you talking about?
Try one day. Just walk and enter one day. We don't
but it's eroding the importance of being natural. Like I can't wait because I mean recently
some girls go tell you say once I get
it's all over.
It's all over.
Period.
No, but wait, those girls when they say once I get it's all over. No, you know be pointed to the fact say now because of men.
No.
Men will not lie. You said because of men, right?
The ones that say once I get nyash. Because who do you want to kill with nyash?
After they said that, they are still going to get what they want to get from those men. So it's still for themselves.
Now I've seen someone after we had finished surgery.
Men
3 days,
approval.
3 days after the surgery, she went to go and knock. Because she couldn't afford, it's not just to pay the money for liposuction and BBL. The aftercare is another money.
Yeah,
so if I say
aftercare.
Yes, so
you have to do aftercare.
BBL is luxury.
Hold on, my blessing. You spent 3 million to do your nyash, and then how much are you gonna keep somewhere to take care of the nyash? Is it 1 million or more?
Just like look what I say. You don't even have to keep. You have to keep enough. You have to be someone who have an income, a source of income.
Like
because you have to do 20 massage sections after 20
so that
massage.
means like you should budget like 1M.
No, more than because you have to pay for
monthly or
monthly. At least keep like 500-600K.
Yeah,
for monthly.
Yes.
Makike.
Makike.
You have to maintain. Hey! Now it takes us back to what we are saying.
But like, for the part, we will be men. We not care. There's a hole. Do anything.
Now that's the reason why natural body is cheaper because you can do anything and get away with it.
Exactly.
But when you spend that money to fix that body, you want to maintain it.
Yeah.
Is this maintenance one now that is discouraging me?
Which is why I'm going back to what my brother said.
No, why that her friend went to knock after 3 days?
This is breaking
news.
Went to knock after 3 days of lipo because she didn't have money for aftercare. So when she knocked, the guy gave her 30K. Yes, and she came back.
30K?
Yes, this guy
for lipo. How go to lipo? They knock 30K.
That's what I'm trying.
Never heal finish now.
That's the message I'm trying to pass. The guy didn't even know that.
$30K. 30K what? Naira.
Yes. The guy didn't even know that.
Uber.
The bread never done.
Can I finish my this?
Finish. Sorry.
The guy didn't even know that she did lipo. Because if he had known, he probably wouldn't have. She was still swollen, but she thought she could get quick money. The guy gave her. So when she came back, she was complaining and crying, and I got involved and all that. Now the point is just back to what you're saying when you say you're doing it for men or girls that say, "Oh, if I get Nash, I go pepper them." Now there's something you need to understand. You get the Nash to pull the attention. You need your brains to keep those men. If you don't have something to offer, they will do back and still give you 20K and still leave you. Now they come to people like us. That's the reason why, as a woman, that takes us back to why people do lipo. Lipo kind of makes a lot of girls who are not even industrious to start up something. They can start up waist trainer because for you to meet this man, you must go out, and nobody wants to do it with an idle person.
Now, what is the advice that you're going to give? Or that person where like you now, you just do nyash. What's the thing where you do now to maintain the nyash and to keep the income coming?
Now, I've always been working. I've always had a source of income. Yes, I've always had a source of income, and I did the both because I wanted the attention. I love attention. Trust me. And coming to Lagos, I wanted something to announce myself that blessed to see you. And I actually did the work. Magic. So now that I have announced, everybody's curious to want to come and see blessing. Now that you have seen blessing, attention, I've gotten it. How do I keep the people that have come around me?
But isn't it gangster that even with your personality, like who you were before this nyash, you still feel like people are coming like
because of nyash?
Like people are still.
So which means there's a reason for doing the nyash. You're not basically doing it for yourself. You're doing it for the attention.
It gives me it sounds like I was not enough, so I have to do nyash to get.
When we say attention, for every time, if you are in the limelight, you have to be relevant. There must be 1 or 2 things you have to give them once in a while. I went viral for lying with the house. Now, if you notice,
we even did a video.
Yes.
Other material was in the video too.
Now, the line of the house has fizzled. The nyash has come in. If you go on the internet now, you won't even see much of the line of the house. So, for you to remain on the limelight, you must give them something to constantly talk about. Don't forget, everything I did was intentional and scripted. I played it and they played by it. So it was.
Welcome back, guys. Now you don't see the video where I did talk about and you don't hear Wetin Blessing don't talk. Wetin be your view on top this issue? Do you agree with her say make woman know they do nyash, or do you agree with her say make we dey spend so much money on top nyash wey be say nyash no be the real criteria to even settle down with a man? Because our forefather they talk say na character na im matter, your beauty no too matter. But nowadays e be like say beauty dey come first over character, because Wetin the role for our ladies' mind. Now be say if they don't look fine, everything don't set for marriage. This is just the update we be say I get for you, where I just say make I just show you. Don't forget to give your comments in the comment section below and share this video to other people out there. It's your boy Holla of MaiMedia TV, and I'm gonna see you in another video. Peace out.